Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessica Fortunes, and I am a marketing and comms professional who works in the construction industry or a construction firm. I think that makes me a woman in construction, innit? Anyways, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you what my role within the organization is. What a day in my life, or a day as a marketing and communications person working in a construction firm or prop tech, when you want to make it more fancy, looks like. If that's something you're interested in, definitely put this video till the very end. Okay? All right, let's go straight into it, shall we? So I live on the mainland and work on the island, and that means that every time I need to go into the office, I have to wake up very early. So I wake up at about 4:30, get ready. Sorry, there's no get ready because at this time I'm not in the mood. Anyways, I get ready and I head over to the bus stop where I enter the bus. So I use shuttlers, like it's one of the greatest invention for working class like 95 guys. Shout out to shuttlers. I get to the bus stop, enter my bus at about 6 a.m. Looking all pretty and cute, very convenient, very demure. So basically, I'm all ready, and then thankfully, by that time, there's really no traffic because most people are not up yet. And so I get to the office at a very good time, if I do say so myself. Most times I get into the office like around 7, before 7, or at about after 7, so which is pretty decent. Right now this is like 7:30, and I think that my watch is like some few minutes faster, so I really get to the office early. There's an elevator, but I decide not to use elevator because I'm trying to be, more what's that word, exercise, take your exercise seriously, your health seriously. So this is one of the ways by which I do that. And I get into the office, I see my colleagues, I say hello beautiful people, announcing to them that I'm around and making sure that they say hello to my YouTube channel. Anyways, at this time most people are not in yet, but we have a couple of people who are in because they're very, best in employees. So I just get around to settling in, putting out my things. This is me here doing oversabi because I do not be wearing my ID card every day. But on this day I was feeling extra, so I decided to give you guys this ID card. And I was asking my colleague here, where's your ID card? Knowing fully well that we don't wear it every day, but I was trying to do extra, like I said again. But to imagine, so if I didn't finish wearing it for the whole day before this video was ended. No, before I ended this video. But yeah, typically this is it. I take my things out, settle in for the day, and then I get ready for breakfast. Because when you go to work that early, please, I need to have breakfast or I'm going to faint. I'm going to faint. And when you do this, you realize that breakfast is actually the most important meal of the day. And this is me here bringing out the award. So the day before, I had gone for an event and we had won an award. That's the organization won an award as the best prop tech company. Of course, I was there to represent and collect the award. This is me looking all nice and giving a speech to my colleagues to say, we won, we made it, y'all, we did it. Thank you very much for voting. I think I shared it on my stories at some point. So anybody who voted here, thank you. We won. We did it. So that's how we roll. That's how we roll. And so I handed it over to my colleagues. Once I was settled, straight up, I went into the kitchen. This is me just showing you guys that yeah, I'm set for the day, but it wasn't time yet to clock in. So I just went on to get my breakfast. For breakfast, I was doing cornflakes, very easy. I didn't cook the day before, so sometimes I cook when I have food at home. I take food to work. Yes, shameless, I'm sorry, but if there's food at home, I'm going to take food to work. But today there was no food at home, so I just took like cornflakes, milk, water, and I went about my day. And so I got straight into work. Okay, so before we go any further, let me explain what my role is, right? As a media or as a marketing and communications person within the organization, and in any organization really, my role is brand building, brand positioning, communicating the essence, the values of
the company to its target audience, and the target audience here could be external, that is customers who are buying, and also clients, or sorry, people who work, that's employees in the organization, which is internal communications. Sometimes it could also be investors, and this I do through the videos, through articles, in different formats, but basically communicating. And all of this helps to build a perception and a positioning for the brand. So that's what I think you can even call me, a storyteller, right? So that's what I do within the organization currently, and that's what I've really done across the different organizations that I've worked for. So that gives you a bit of an understanding as we progress in this video into why I do the things I do and how I think about the things that I think about in my job role. All right, okay, let's continue. So all of this things that I said I do, how does it help the company? It helps the company to build a relationship with the customers and target audience. It helps to build loyalty. It helps to build trust. And in the long run, and the one everybody loves, it helps to get you customers. Because when people trust you, when they have a relationship with you, when they think about you, when they're thinking about construction materials, then they say, oh, I'm going to go and buy there. And so you're able to fulfill the needs of your customers at a profit. My job is done. You know what I mean? And so marketing in a construction side of things. I've done marketing at fintech. Now doing it at a construction firm, a construction company, what are the things that are different? The strategies usually in this or now is mostly heavily on relationship, heavy on partnerships, because the people who are going to spend millions of nairas need to trust you. It's very trust heavy. So they need to trust you. They need to trust that you're able to deliver. They need to trust that you're not a scam artist. So it's very trust partnership. That's why you need to do a lot of partnership. Also, that's why we do a lot of events as well. Go to events to build relationship. You need to network with people, talk to people, because only then will people be able to open up to you. And also because the construction industry here in Nigeria is typically very traditional in the way that it operates, and then we are coming in as a tech company, prop tech, right? Property tech, right? Which is combining the traditional and technology, right? We're coming in to say, oh, we're doing this. Of course, there's going to be a bit of, yes, what is that? I don't know what you're talking about. No, there's going to be a little bit of hesitance to say, oh, why should I use this? Why should I do this? Why should I not just go to Mama Sekirat or Baba Tunde and just buy my materials, right? So it's a lot of convincing. It's a lot of, trying to make people understanding. And that's why the role that I play within the organization is very important, because if people don't understand you, you can't build a relationship. It will take a lot for them to be able to buy from you. Actually, people cannot buy from you. They cannot buy whatever it is that you sell to them without them understanding you. So that is the focal point of my role. People have to understand, people have to trust the brand, and people have to know the brand and eventually buy from the brand, which eventually helps the company to meet its grand goal of being profitable, of making money, and all those fancy things. Okay? Yes.
All of that said, no single day is ever the same for me on the job, which is what makes it very exciting. Sometimes you can find me behind the camera making videos like this with my with my colleagues, and basically telling the brand story. Or sometimes you can find me in front of the camera talking about what we do, trying to explain something, or maybe at events also talking to potential customers, interacting, representing the company at events. Sometimes making my colleagues do videos or make videos with me. They hate to see me coming. Other times I could be on site trying to create content. It could be videos, pictures. All of these are important because they help to tell the story of the brand and also convince people that we're real. You can trust us, you can buy from us, this is what we do. And sometimes I'm actually just behind working with media people, which is external media people, to tell our stories even more so that we can get customers that we're trying to get. But on this day, it was more internal in terms that I was working from the office. So I was working on things like strategy for the next quarter, because so like the next quarter, that's October, the end Q4, and then also some other reviewing content calendar for the new month. Also working on copies. These are some things that I do within, like, when I don't have to be at an event, when I don't have to be on site. They're all the things that I do for the day to day, and these are majority of the things that I was doing on this day, which was exciting and also great. Yeah, it's exciting because you're coming up with new ideas and fresh ideas, so you're always having to think. So I was doing that, looking cute and pretty. But of course, you do all of these great things and all of these amazing things. Of course, eventually you get hungry. So by the afternoon, I was hungry, and so I was ready to get food. And I placed an order at the place. At this point, the place should actually run me my check, because I be eating their food almost every day, especially days where like there are no food at home. Quick fit check, because why not? And yeah, so that's it. And this like a few glimpses or a little glimpse of how my day goes. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Until next time, bye guys.